always been a platform which we always love, whether it is about watching movies, whether it is about watching some shows. Or
It's actually connecting with some person whom we never met, whom we don't know who is them. You must have observed this that after social media, the amount of donors has been increased. The amount of people who love environment has been increased. So why is that?
You use social media? How many of you use social media? Everybody? Okay, is social media connecting or isolating us? Is social media connecting or isolating us? I simply want you to place your opinion.
since the lockdown, social media has always been a platform which we always love, whether it is about watching movies, whether it is about watching some shows, or whether it is about connecting to our friends or following them on social media. We always use social media. So here comes a question that is it isolating us or is it actually connecting us? Here, I have a very diverse opinion that globally it is connecting us. Globally, we can talk to people we don't even know, we haven't even seen faces of because they live in another country and we can't contact them even if we wanted to. But then when it comes to our peers, our actual real life friends, we are actually isolating them from ourselves and we are getting isolated ourselves from them. Because spending time with those people who are out there, we don't know much about, who we have not even met physically, we are isolating our real friends. Our real friends who stay with us most of the times, who we spend 6 hours in school with, who we spend 2 to 3 hours chilling out with, going to restaurants, going to park and having fun with. Here, we need to understand to spend less time in social media. We need to know about global politics as well. But on the other hand, we also need to know how to spend time with our own friends.
So I have like it depends how social media is connecting us with other or is it isolating with us others because I have seen on my last journey there was a person who is 34 years old and he has not even installed Facebook, not installed Instagram or even not used WhatsApp in his entire life, but his mother who is 50 years old she is using that. That is, I got shocked when I got to know about this. And he is living a happy life because the office work, what he was doing, he like separate that thing from his mobile. He only do that thing on laptop only. When he closes the laptop, the office work is disconnected. So what I think, social media is a good for someone and bad for someone. So we have to use it very wisely. Like if we are all day doom scrolling, like doing nothing, just laying on our bed and like scrolling reels, that will rot our brain. Like different kind of content we are consuming all day and it will not affect on us, like it will affect badly on us. So I think it basically depends how people use social media. For me, I am using social media from 2014 and I'm using in a good way, I think, because mostly I search useful content on it. But when reel comes to our like when in reels era we started doom scrolling much, so we have to like control over it.
Social media has become an indispensable part of our life, what I think. However, how much we try, we cannot discard it from our life. So, what I think about social media is that we have to use it wisely. While if you are doing something on social media, if you are watching content or gaining something, we should always watch something which is what we say, which is full with information and like infotainment things, entertainment, and whatever which is useful for our daily lives. But what I think that if there is somewhat wrong things going in our society, like people are watching contents which are saddest and voice, then which are ruining our population, youth. So we should watch contents wisely. That's what I want to say.
Like there is a time that where we use the app named Telegram, which is like not the Telegram we are using now, but it is the app which is used in a uh, ancient era where people are like giving the letters to the other one and they are connected with the hearts at that time. And in this era, we are connected to a person but not by the heart because we just know about the person on the WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and we don't go to meet. And I have seen example that people are sending uh, marriage invitations on the WhatsApp instead of meeting them and place a role that a parent should place at the moment of marriage. So this is are the things that they are connected but not by the heart. And secondly, I want to say that uh, like the people are isolating with us because uh, we have like we have talked to the person on the social media and it is enough for us, and we know and we say that I am like connected to you, but it is not the connection that with the person you have. The connections are with the heart, and you should have a pure soul to talk to anyone.
Answer of this question is going to be diplomatic because it is not completely white and completely black. It is in the gray zone. So let me explain it. So first of all, let's talk it positively. Social media is actually connecting us. If you are talking about education, if I am not having a good facilities, I can take anyone's class by YouTube or other educational apps. Secondly, professional, Work India, LinkedIn, and many of the profiles are giving me jobs opportunity. Then cultural influence, I can sitting here can understand what is the way to live, like a westernization, easternization. So it's a like combo of many. And that definitely the emotional aspect, as Tanish mentioned, heart to heart connect. If I'm living in India and my someone very close one is living in England or Africa, I can connect them through the social media. Now let's talk about the darker side of this. So Tintin, Bubble, dating chats, what is this? Social media, Facebook. So these all the things are what is doing. It's actually connecting with the some person whom we never met, whom we don't know, who is them. Actually might be that person is 50 years old and pretending like a 16 years child and talking to me. That can be happen very easily. Then apart from this, what we are doing, I am using my mobile phone inside the bed using the blanket and not talking with my parents who are actually giving me the money for my education or whatever I'm doing. So I'm isolating myself with the physical things which actually available, but connecting to those person who never used to be mine. So this is the answer of this question, that social media is connecting if you are using it wisely. If it is for the educational purpose, professional purpose, or making yourself improve. But at the same time, it is ruining because psychologically you are depending on someone's chat. The moment notification comes in your mind that he might be messaged me, she might be messaged me, you are actually depending mentally to others. So the answer is yes and no, both.
New way of living life also comes with the disaster. Why so? Technology never says that you can use it in your way. It gives you another way at which they just gives you a hand. Now it's all upon you how you gonna use it in a dirty place or a right place. When Google launched, they has released a lot more knowledge with themselves. But the another side of it, dark side, I would say dark psychology, dark web, and I would say incognito modes and whatever the thing, wherever you can reach out, it's all upon you. Technology always connects with the people. If I'm in India, I can connect with the person who's ever living in South Korea, North Korea, but it's all depends on me as well. How I'm gonna use it in a dark way. If I'll reach out to the dark web and I want to purchase a particular human heart, then I can purchase on the behalf of my own self. Then I believe that it also connects you as you want. If you want to use it in a bad manner, then it's all upon you. If you want to isolate yourself, then you can.
We have two lives, basically professional and personal, right? In the terms of professional, social media is actually connecting us not with people only, but also with opportunities, right? You can do online businesses, online jobs, and many more things throughout social media. So can I say this? It's good. Well, it is good. But at the same time, in personal life, suppose if I am person A, so I have a better relation with the person B, not in real life, but in the social media. Why? Because suppose I make something, rather than showing it to that person, I will put it in my status or my stories. Because everybody is in this, I would say in social media, let them show what I made on social media only. Why to show them in real life? I would like to say that we are actually creating a lot more relations with people, not with the same people, but not on real life, but on social media. So I can say this, that it also connects people, but it also isolate with people.
Here, I would like to say that I devoutly connect with the plausible points as Lakshmi mentioned. Because she said that it is our way of choosing what we want to do with the social media. Now, if you are using social media, at a certain point, we see that there are many influencers. And be it macro, mega, nano, any kind of influencer, they are there to make you feel connected with them. They are making the content where you can connect, be it knowledgeable, entertainment, and any relatable content. At certain point, you will find connecting that if whatever I am feeling, be it my mental state, be it my family problems, personal life, professional life, there are numbers of people in the world who are doing the same thing. You are not the only one doing the thing in this world. So I believe at a certain point you will realize that social media is actually not making you feel FOMO, but it is somewhere making you realize that you are not alone. There are multiple people in the world who are in the same state, and that same state is very familiar with each one of us. We can say, take the example that at a certain point we realize that there are reels or posts which are connecting with the childhood. So it gives us nostalgia. Then why we are feeling connected to it and then saying that it is making us feel isolated? If you haven't done it, then that's something you have missed in your life.
Years ago, we people used to smile with our parents. We used to, spend most of our time with our parents on. But suddenly, we were introduced to many, social media apps, just like Instagram. If we see, so most of people use Instagram. We are getting isolated from our loved ones, from our family, from our relatives. We are not spending the time where we should. But if I tell, there's a two sides of a coin. Here we get the one more side of social media, getting connected globally. How uh, Kapish mentioned in the starting. We are getting connected globally. The people even we don't know about them. We can get connected with them. We can talk with them. Even we have never seen them in real life because they are far from us. So we can get connected them very easily. And but somewhere we are getting isolated from our loved ones who are physically with us.
You, the social media users, only stuck with 2 points, either professional or your personal life. You think isolation means professional isolation. You think that connection means the isolation or the connection with your family and all. But what do I think that connecting or isolating doesn't mean it? As the social media is so much used and massive, so the meaning of connectivity or the isolation would be massive too, right? The connection with the donors and all, like the people who need money, the environment. Like you must have observed this that after social media, the amount of donors has been increased. The amount of people who love environment has been increased. So why is that? Because they are watching videos where people are helping other people. People are helping needed people, and they are donating a lot of things. Uh, People started loving the environment and all. People started loving and started preserving, even doing sustainable development for their future. Why? Because we are on the social media. It's not only about limited that we are so much in the era. We are only limited. We are only limited with our some of the sources, that is our family, that is profession and all, and we are only targeting to those things. That see, we are isolating with social media, we are connected with social media, but the thing which actually want to see on social media and you are neglecting it. These all of the things are literally connected with social media, not only those things.
Everyone knows that particular thing that on social media, like we can have better thing as well, and we can have worse thing as well. Okay, we can increase our experience with it, we can increase the lifestyle of ours, we can enhance it, but even we can degrade it. But we all know that particular thing. But my main point is that social media is connecting us to different things. Why? Because the problems with social media is the only one, or if we summarize all the problems, is that distraction. That social media is the biggest distraction. But when social media was not there in this world, still people were distracted towards outdoor games, maybe towards something else, but still they were distracted. It's not like that when social media was not there, people were not getting successful, or people were not getting, people were not unsuccessful. Okay, still the large portion of number of people were unsuccessful in their life. But so social media plays an important role, but it's not the root cause, or it's not the starting of this problem called distraction. Who wants to answer?
As we are talking about social media, so I at some extent, I would like to go with the Lakshmi because she was talking about professional life and personal life. It's completely true. As we talk about the professional life, so somewhere we need social media. It helps us in many terms, connecting to the people, to the professional people, and to those who can help us in for getting our jobs and all. And on the other hand, if you talk about the personal life of the ordinary people. So here in India we have population around 140 crores. Okay, so many of the people are unemployed. So if we talk about them, so it is not good for them because they try to connect to the people who are not in profession, who are not professional. So it could be disaster for them. So many of the people who are not like in profession, so they indulge in the wrong activities or somewhere to the wrong people. So I would conclude with my words like it is depend on the person how he acquire the things, acquire the social media in his life. Thank you.